Today we're talking about failures. And we're discussing crypto.
Why are you looking at me?
No, it's like crypto projects. Which projects have failed? Which ones are we just sell it, be gone, and replace it with something else? We'll give you the sell one, and we'll also give you which one we're replacing it with. There's a lot of Solana news today. You know, Solana is currently in the midst of their Breakpoint convention. A lot of massive announcements. We're going to share those. Is Solana the most undervalued top 20 cryptocurrency? We're going to answer that very important question. We have Ashley joining us for I don't know why. We have Brennan joining us to break down the charts. Are you still? Ashley is still taking confessions, so she's going to drop the handle, the email address in the chat. Send your confessions. Special 100K edition of Sin City Crypto. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about, is the privacy meta back? There's a canary in the coal mine, and that canary's name starts with an X. It's an X canary. Anyways, I'm going off the rails here. Gina, roll the intro, please. Thank you.
Hola! It's your boy, Big Rob, back in the house. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. We take old, boring, and stale information. We do it in a fun, entertaining, Christmas kind of way. I mean, it's Christmas season. We're here. Are we joyful? Are we ready to give back to the ones you love, your friends and family, and spend time with those you truly care about? Also, Christmas is coming early, and well, we might get a big Bitcoin run or rally, but you got to ask yourself, when? Will it come before Christmas Eve? Will Santa deposit Bitcoin in your stockings and green in the portfolio? No?
Wow. Momentous moment.
Thank you. Thank you. 'Tis the season.
No, 'tis not the season.
Yeah.
Why are you such the Grinch?
Yeah. We were trying to organize a Christmas party. He's shooting down all the ideas.
Grinch said no Christmas, no nothing, no presents, nothing.
Internally, we were all excited. Gina was back here getting all giddy about our Christmas party. We were planning it, and then Bah Humbug over here just straight stomped it out.
I wonder why.
I hate Christmas. I'm the Grinch.
I love Christmas.
No
Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Well,
Why
then
would-
act like it.
Why would David say no? I wonder why. Maybe,
Because he's the Grinch.
no, definitely not the Grinch.
You are the Grinch.
Very Grinchy. Very, very Grinchy.
I offered Robin to pay for it. He didn't want to, so he's the Grinch. So we have,
Anyways, and also, why'd you say that you don't know why I'm here? That was kind of rude.
I know it was a joke. It's called a joke. Ha. Ha ha
Nobody's laughing.
ha ha. I am, and I'm sure there's people on the other side. Gina, you're fired. I'm sure there's people on the other side that
Gina,
are.
you're not fired.
Yeah, she's fired.
No,
You're
she's
not the
not.
boss. So Muhammad with the super chat, $10. Rob shirts look like my TJ Maxx blanket.
Ooh. It is a little.
Maybe
little
somebody will get me a new shirt for Christmas. At the Christmas party.
Well, we have the Grinch, so that's not happening.
You can throw one and pay for it, Ashley. No,
I was willing to start throwing it and start planning
Can we,
it.
like, can we do a super chat goal?
Paying for it. Yeah.
Guys, help us get this damn Christmas party.
$1,000
The Grinch
super
is
chat
gone
goal,
evil.
and we'll throw a
Chat.
Christmas
$1,000
party
bucks,
that
come on,
you are
bro.
not invited to.
The hell do we need $1,000 for?
Yeah, come on, man.
Really?
Really?
What do we need?
We're
what do you think
not
at
doing
Christmas?
it at the club.
You think it's going to be a $50 Christmas party?
Well, with your budget.
What? I'm a very giving person. I'm a very giving person.
The Grinch.
Anyways, can we talk about this big piece of news here? This news was huge. Degenerates rejoice. Donald Trump is considering eliminating all taxes on gambling profits. Does that mean that our crypto gains will forego taxes, Rob?
All right, I'm setting a super chat goal.
Wow.
What? Chris, for our Christmas party.
Everyone's broke, man.
Party. Here we go. How do you spell Christmas?
Jesus.
How do you spell Christmas?
Are you for real?
He's
Is that
definitely
real?
not joking, for sure.
Well, the thing was, is I spelled Christmas. I thought I spelled it right, and then it had the red squiggly line underneath it, and I was like, oh crap.
Oh.
So anyways, I just right-clicked it, went just YOLO'd. We ain't got time for this. So, 10 super chats of $20. It's gonna be very hard to get, but if we do, we'll
And
have
super chats of what?
$20.
Yeah.
And we'll open up the club plus super chat plus what else can I give away? Some feet pics.
From who?
Not your janky ass toes. So we have
You leave them tree branches alone.
I am gonna come over there
I had this coworker.
and beat both of you.
I had this coworker. She said one of the cooks, she was a food runner. She said one of the cooks was trying to get with her, and he really liked feet, and so he kept begging her for feet pictures. And then so she said no, and then he said, "Whatever, I don't want them anyways. They probably look like twigs stuffed in a sock." And I was like, "Do they? Well, do they really?" And then no. Wow. Okay, Ashley. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so we shared that news. We haven't even talked crypto yet, and we're 10 minutes in. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. We're excited to be here.
You still got your profile picture as your dog?
What's the issue?
Isn't that dog almost
Almost what?
feeling better? Gino, quite a peanut gallery over there.
I just
This
feel
show
like,
has gone off the rails.
I just feel like this entire time has been nothing but jabs at me, and I am gonna come
Says
over there.
the girl who
I
opened
am
up the
going
show
to
and said,
come
"You're the
over there
Grinch."
with that broken ass table and smack the shit out of you.
Yeah, this table here. Yeah. I thought it was a seat, man. It looked like a couch to me. You know, you melted this way, and then I sat on it, and then it broke. You know.
Anyways.
I took a lean on it and it broke.
You took a lean on it, huh? A lean. Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. All right. I don't even know what I want to talk about anymore. Let's talk about the markets. Let's get the diesel engine over here going. Go ahead, Diesel.
All right, Bitcoin 90,600. We've seen some dips over the last 24 hours. We were at 93. We were making some progress. We saw 94 briefly, and then we sold off the back of the Fed rate cuts that we just had. And well, here we are. We on the positive side, we are holding 90K as support, and then we dipped under briefly twice in the last 24 hours, so basically late last night or early this morning. We did see Bitcoin dip under. Just depends, man. You know what? On the 1 week, we're still sitting at higher lows, right? I think if we were here trading on the bottom side of 90K, if we were at 88 to 89 as we were earlier this week, be a little concerned. However, we're working our way in the right direction. Just saw a big move here just now to 91.
Yeah, that is 92 there.
No, that's a 91. And then going down the biggest gainers, we got MYX and Zcash leading the way on the 24 hours. Zcash is up 25%.
Do me a favor.
The one thing that won't die, Zcash.
How good are you at following directions? You're very bad.
Absolutely terrible.
So let me go ahead and do it here then. So here, this is where we'll start. You brought up Zcash. I mentioned earlier in my intro, the greatest intro that crypto's ever seen. That is a privacy meta back. Well, I want to show you something. Okay, let's make it big screen here. I want you to take a peek. I want you to focus on and look at the 90-day, okay? The 90-day column. Tell me the first project you see that is up on the night. Up. What is this? Monero. Monero is the, well, first of all, it flipped Zcash. Zcash is still up 800% on the 90-day. But Monero, and it was this article here, it says Monero outperforms the market with a clean breakout and fresh bid. Here's why XMR is holding strong. Then you see the likes of Zcash. If you look at the last 24 hours, Your biggest gainers, as Rob mentioned, Zcash is up there. Monero is number 6. So when you look at stuff like this, Rob, does this kind of give you confidence maybe that there's another leg coming for privacy? And are you looking to maybe get in on that move and make some money on maybe the old school privacy coins like Zcash, like Dash?
I don't trust it, man. Myself personally, I think the privacy narrative seems a little exhausted. I think the rally that you're seeing out of Zcash currently is just a simple bounce, right? I mean, we were at $700 recently, and we saw that Bitcoin dropped, and well, Zcash did too, but Zcash really hasn't rebounded, at least not to the degree that Bitcoin has. Also, we saw Zcash go from 700 to 300, and now here it is at 400. I wouldn't trust it. I don't really have a good feeling about Zcash currently, nor Dash. Monero might be in a different bucket.
Why?
Because it didn't catch steam on the way up. And here's the thing: the thing that concerns me about Zcash though is that Monero is that it doesn't have the full support of the U.S. markets, right? And so it's been blackballed essentially. Out of all the cryptos that you can trade in the U.S., Monero's the one that is just kind of on the outside looking in. And I think it's because it's very strong on the privacy, unlike Zcash, where you can pick and choose what transactions you want to be transparent, which ones you want to conceal. With Monero, I think from top to bottom, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not a cryptographer here, but from my understanding, Monero more or less is disguised from top to bottom.
There's no story there about how in your freshman year of college you won the cryptography awards?
Mm-mm. No, nothing about crypto, bro. Other than price dynamics and how to make money and becoming ultra wealthy and
very dynamic.
Buying and selling crypto.
Very dynamic. Wow, Mohammed's just on you today, huh? It's another one of those days. Something about a pet and he loves you. Mohammed, we'll take your money. Keep coming, man.
He's contributing. He's already $20 in.
Yeah. Okay. So you say no. I say if Zcash can get over $550, I say maybe. But at that point, it's not a Zcash play. I think it's a down the line play. So I think it would be maybe a Dash play. Maybe there was one on Solana. I think Dark Protocol. It doesn't have a lot of liquidity, but it's still privacy on Solana. There's a lot of Solana news. We're going to get into that here in a minute. And so, Starknet. MINA protocol, right? Does that mean that the ZK narrative was going to go along with privacy? They kind of go hand in hand. So, but I think between Zcash and Monero, those two, if they can pierce some sort of local high over the last maybe week and a half, I feel more confident. But I want to see what this Bitcoin move does. I mean, we're at 91,000. Yesterday, I nailed 2 shorts on BTC. One of them I did, one of them I dueled it. I doubled up. One I did on client funding, which you guys can see here. Made $650. Got in at 90.84K. Got out at 90K. Well, almost 90K even. Made $650 there. The other one, I think it was also a short. Yeah, the other one was a short. I got stopped out. Got in at 92.350. Got stopped out at 92.585. But we doubled that, made it back on the last trade. And so if you've been interested in prop trading or you want to take a challenge, they're fairly cheap relative to what you get. And there's a link in the description. Also, we're coming out with a tutorial video on this company. That'll be coming out later today, I hope. Today or tomorrow. And so if you want to do a prop trading account or a challenge, let us know if you do one. Let us know what you think. But there's a link in the description, and then there's a couple of discount codes you should use: OLA15 and OLA25, depending on if you want an instant funded account or a standard challenge account. So we did that, and then I'm currently in a Fartcoin trade. I got in at around 34.80. Where are you at, Fartcoin?
Are you taking long? Because I know it's at 34 cents.
Yeah, I'm taking long.
Like
it was a long.
It's a good breakout opportunity.
Yeah, 35.31. Fartcoin looks like I put it in the bottom. Mike,
I know this chart very well. I've been trading it right now. I think at the moment, if you were to long and look for an exit position around like 37.75 would be my kind of look.
I got my TP at 39.55. That's where I got my
39.
Yeah.
I think it recently got up to 38.4 and then kind of came back down. And then earlier, about 3 days ago, it got up to 39 cents. So I know why you're at the 39. Makes sense, but I got a feeling.
here on December 6th, so 5 days ago, it got up to a high of
41 cents.
41.5.
Yeah, 41, and then it did 39, and then my vibe, I know this chart so well, dude. I think it's going to move to, I think people are going to look to take profits at 38.5 or 39 like you're doing, but I think it's going to fall short. So myself personally, if I was trading this, which I don't have an open position on it at the moment, but I would do a sell at 38. So I think it's a good swing trade here.
So this is Farcoin on the 15-minute. It broke out of its VWAP band, right? It kind of cleaned out these two, the lower band one and your mid band. And one 15-minute candle, it took the other one and the next one, came back tested on the wick, it held. And then this trend line here that I've drawn, the yellow one. So if you're looking for the perfect entry, I would say 35.22 would be a perfect entry on a long. Just have a tight stop loss. You might get stopped out on a scam wick, but it's just a game we play. Rather that than this thing completely rotate the other way. Bitcoin falls, and well, we're all stuck with our candles in our hands. And so that would be my kind of ideal entry here, 35.22. And you can see this trend line, the yellow one I've drawn here. Again, currently trading above VWAP, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections here on this consolidation here. Then if you zoom back, wick held, this one broke down, came back to retest a few times, fell, this one held here, wick down, and then you kind of see the importance of this level and what price action does. And so I would expect that level to hold, again, unless macro-wise, more specifically Bitcoin-wise, you are looking, starts to reverse and we start seeing a big push to the downside, which you kind of are now. So if you did put that limit order in, you got filled on Farcoin, and it's currently getting filled. So we'll see. Maybe it gives it up. Maybe it doesn't. This is a 15-minute candle. We have about 7 minutes left. So if you want to wait to see if it closes above, you can do that as well. Or if it comes all the way through, then it should catch some support at 34.95 on Farcoin. But I'm currently in. I got in at 34.80. I feel very confident. Got my stop loss at like 33.55. So we'll see how that pans out.
And a couple more super chats from Muhammad, $10 each. One said it looked like the dash between Z and Cash. And the other says we should prop trade Rob.
How would we do that? Is it possible?
No.
Okay.
Impossible.
I want to... I got some funny stuff, but I don't know if it's time to do that now. Let's talk about this. So Chainlink is the, so you hear all this good news and you're like, wow, this is amazing. It's going to be awesome. And then you look at the price and you're like, well, what's going on here? Well, Coinbase has selected Chainlink's CCIP as the exclusive bridge provider to bring Coinbase wrapped assets to new blockchains. Together, they'll expand to a new ecosystem using battle-hardened infrastructure. When you look at Chainlink,
so is that RWAs?
That's no. So,
what assets are they bringing?
So Coinbase wrapped assets. So they have CB80A, right? Coinbase ADA, CBBTC.
Gotcha.
And so they're trying to do it to where it's, you can go cross chain, and they're using Chainlink. Which, by the way, Cardano apparently finally got an Oracle. It's not Chainlink, it's Pith.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
Why not?
Why not, huh?
Why not?
Why go with this bronze standard when you could have had the gold standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
No, I've always circled back to it. There's always multiple of the the government uses multiple blockchains for data blockchain storage, right? And it's no different when it comes to protocols and using oracles or using, deciding what chain to partner with. It's going to be an interconnected ecosystem with multiple players. So I don't really subscribe to the idea like, hey, this company chose XRP, Stellar Lumen is dead. This company chose Chainlink, so everything else is irrelevant. I don't know. I think that everyone's going to have a portfolio of different projects they work with. You can look at the banking sector now and financial sector now. All the big players have thousands of companies that they're partnering with to facilitate financial transactions and to do data storage. And I don't think it's going to be any different because crypto is a financial instrument. You can't have one point of failure. You got to use many. Yeah. There you go.
So anyways, Coinbase chose Chainlink. Cardano chose Pith. At least I got something, right? I guess that's a good thing. Wow, Matoshi said, I love you more than my wife, Rob. Huh.
Thanks.
I'll give you his email. You can reach out to him. Maybe some comes out of it. I don't know. Grab some coffee together or something. So, yeah, where were we talking about? Chainlink, CCIP.
Yeah.
Where do you think Chainlink goes this cycle? Are you still... A lot of people have given up on Chainlink. We keep sharing news about the reserve, and we stopped sharing that news, right? They bought X amount of Link for their reserve.
I've been on this since day one of this bull market, and it's just not a sexy play for retail. And it is what it is. It's going to accumulate. Well, it's going to accumulate value as it grows over time, nice and slow. So it just depends. If you want to buy and hold and that's what you want to do, then I think you'll be in a good spot. I think it's a great long-term play. If you're trying to like make money and like get X's out of the crypto markets for this bull market, it ain't going to be Chainlink, bro. I don't think you're going to see a 2X or 3X or 4X in short periods of time over this bull market. I just don't. I think if you're swinging for the fences for this bull market in the next like year, Chainlink ain't it, bro. And so it just depends on how you want to invest. And it's just retail ain't there, bro. It's a solid fundamental that has integration from other crypto projects, and it has a ton of institutional interest. And TradFi and is in there, and that's it, dude. Like steady, sustained growth.
So a lot of people are calling Chainlink a failure, and you know
who?
A lot of people are saying,
"Nobody's saying Chainlink's a failure." Maybe some people wanted okay.
Obviously, from a price action standpoint, it's been a failure.
It hasn't.
Sure. Well, I don't think that. I'm saying you're seeing it on social media. You're seeing it in Reddit posts. You're seeing it on Facebook, wherever else the hell you go to do your social media stuff. And because of today's theme of the show is failures, right? I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one failure. It's just put that final nail in the coffin and just let it go. Let it go. One of those, what is it in those movies? They used to like send them into the water in a casket, and they used to shoot like a fire arrow into it, and it would burn in the water. Do that. Whatever that was, do it, because Cosmos is not coming back. It's $2.18. Sure. Can we see some small flash in the pan rallies? Absolutely. It can. Yes. But it will never sniff $50 again. And you can take that to the bank. It will never sniff $50 again. Cosmos, if you got in at 50, I'm sorry. Cut your losses and move on. If you got in at $10, take your 80% loss and move on. You want to wait for a little pump, $3, $3.15? Sure. Cosmos has been a massive failure. They just couldn't keep up, right? Their thesis, what's the proper phrase I'm looking for? Their selling point was interoperability, and well, that's kind of a given now. And they didn't move with the markets. They had Celestia, didn't really do anything. They've had a few other ones, didn't really catch traction. So for me, I am removing Cosmos from my portfolio. If I had it, I did have it. Cosmos was on one of the first projects I bought personally, and I lost money on it. And so there might be a little subjectiveness behind what I'm telling you, but honestly, honest to God, I do not believe this thing is going to go back to anywhere near, not even like $12. In my personal opinion, could I be wrong? Sure. I would say cut your losses, move on from Cosmos, maybe wait for a little bit of a rally, and move it into something like Solana. There's so much happening on Solana. We'll share the news. Terra's Terajipas. I hope I'm saying that right. Said Aptos. I'd rather be in Aptos than Cosmos, personally. And so, no, Ondo's not on Cosmos. Ondo is on Ethereum. So that's my failure of this cycle. Is Cosmos. There's a few other ones, but I'm just going to pick one. Rob, what are your thoughts on that? And what's your one failure, and what are you replacing it with? What do you?
I don't want to say it's a failure, but very disappointing
say
is
it.
Avalanche. It's just like on this 1 week, this is the Avalanche in a nutshell. Here is what you saw in the 1 week, right? We saw $14. It went down to $13. You get this big rally, this big interest. It shot up from $13.50, moved all the way up to $14.6. So we saw this nice big price action. Then it just gave it all up. And Bitcoin has bounced back a little bit since this little fall off, and it hasn't bounced back. Look at Avalanche on the year. It's just nothing, dude. It just keeps going down, and it's just losing market cap to other layer ones. Like you mentioned disappointing price action from Chainlink. Look at Chainlink. This is Chainlink on the year. Now, it is disappointing price action, but at minimum, it's in a better spot than it was here during the lull of 2025, where Bitcoin was just really consolidating. We saw Chainlink bouncing around $13, $14. Here we are again, right? But you look at Avalanche, it's selling. Here we were at $20. Now it's at 13, and it's having a hard time. I don't want to say the project's dead, but I've lost all confidence in price action currently unless something fundamentally changes. One project I do think is dead. I know you asked for one, but disappointing price action on Avalanche. I'm not going to write it off right now. I'm seeing nothing right now that's telling me it's about to reverse. Hopefully that will come and that'll change. Very disappointing. But I have to put to bed, and I'm going to grab the shovel, and I'm going to dig the grave for Stacks. I see zero reason Stacks will rally anymore. This on the 1 year has just had nothing. Not even a blip on the radar. This just, even the little bounces are like instantly given up, and it's just, there's no rally. There's price action this is what's happening with price action. But on top of that, the utility is non-existent. The idea was cool when it first came out. Nobody cares about it anymore. People want to do...
Kind of like Cosmos, right?
If people want to do DeFi, they're not going to do DeFi on Bitcoin. They're just not. If you're going to put dApps, you're not going to do it on Bitcoin.
You know what I think it is? I think it's... Everyone looks at all the value in Bitcoin, and they're like, how can we use that value to create more value, right? Bitcoin's value is $2 trillion, but it does nothing because there's no smart contracts. So everyone's always looking for solutions to get people to use their Bitcoin, use that value, and create some sort of dApp or some sort of product or some sort of business out of it. And so far, unless the idea is a product just has not been good enough to get people to do it yet, which, by the way, Bank of America just announced they're rolling out Bitcoin-backed loans. Bank of America, the $2 trillion bank, JP Morgan, kind of doing the same thing. Could the banks do it? Could they crack the code? I don't know.
But let me ask you, do you have any, because I don't have any, not even an ounce or a part of my soul wants to invest in Cosmos.
Yeah, zero.
I suppose there could be a
I'd rather
resurgence.
invest in this broken table than invest in Cosmos.
I could suppose there could be a way it could come back. I just don't personally see it. Same way I could suppose there could be some way the Stacks comes back. Maybe it's like ordinals or something. But honestly, like for me, I have zero interest in Cosmos. Zero. And so I'm in the same boat with Stacks. And I ask you, David, do you find any hope in Stacks? Do you think it comes back at all? Do you think there's any chance? No. Like, realistically?
No, they had that big upgrade. I forget what it's called. I
think it was a Nakamoto
consensus.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know. Like I said, I get why everyone goes after Bitcoin DeFi. No one's been able to crack that code yet.
It's not necessary. That's what the layer ones are for.
Okay, you're a business owner.
Yeah.
Okay. You are constantly thinking about businesses, and you're like, wow, that's an idea. That's a market that needs to be served. and you go down the rabbit hole and you say, oh, yes, there's no competition here and here. These people are doing the same thing. They're like, there's all this value just sitting in Bitcoin off exchanges, not doing anything.
Sometimes a good product doesn't need additional shit on it.
And
right?
they're gonna
like look at In-N-Out, for example. In-N-Out doesn't need a chicken sandwich, doesn't need a fish fillet sandwich. It doesn't need like fried mozzarella sticks. In-N-Out just does exactly what it does. Great. It's been around forever. Everyone loves it. Their product's awesome. They don't need anything else, right? That's just kind of like what you do for core products that people love. Bitcoin does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's a store of value. It's a digital gold. Doesn't need to be anything more. It really doesn't.
Doesn't mean people are going to try.
Yeah, and just like in fast food, you see the competition try, and then they come out with all these different things, and then Wendy's is doing breakfast, and nobody wants it. And they're like it's just like,
do they do breakfast?
Exactly my point. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but nobody wants it. That's my whole stick right there. And so, yeah, it's just how it is, man. It's like nobody cares about doing DeFi or offering services with Bitcoin. It's not necessary. That's what the layer ones are for. You want to transact in a decentralized manner without anyone else's permission, and cool. You have so many different options.
Rob, since we're on the topic of unnecessary things, being a former chef and a culinary expert working at the top restaurants in the world, I'm not being facetious. I'm actually being 100% truthful.
Always a chef. You don't lose a degree, but
fair enough.
Go ahead.
I need your rating on this. Okay.
Deep fried pepperoni pizza. Oh, baby, you heard that right. We're going to go ahead and place this in the batter. And guess what? This is going to be the most delicious pizza you've ever tried. It's going to be extra crispy, nice and golden on the outside, and all that you expect from a pizza on the inside. Cheesy, the little hot honey, and some extra pepperonis on top. What else could you ask for?
Isn't this like a Tostino's Hot Pocket or a Tostino's pizza roll?
Now, I saw somebody deep fry a burger the other day. But they dipped it in, so basically when you bread, you put it in a liquid, like milk or something, and like egg wash. Yeah. They dipped it in Thousand Islands and then put it in breadcrumb and then just fried the whole thing.
That sounds disgusting.
I feel like that would be kind of good.
I feel like this is
ratchet ass would say.
I was going to say, this is 100% something Ashley would eat.
Actually, no.
1,000%, yep.
Actually, no. It would give me heartburn. This one would. But the burger, probably.
Question: Did you get any confessions yet?
I did.
Are we still looking for more? Do you want to plug it one last time?
I have 3.
You got 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to throw one in the last second at the top of the chat, you have the Ashley's confession email. So send an email with any story. She'll share it on air. And if it doesn't make it this cut, we'll add it next week. So you got some stories?
Yes, let's do it.
Are we doing it?
Let's run the thing. So, I have a strange one. As per usual. Ashley, spelt my name wrong. Please give me some tips how I can marry you because ... damn girl ... let ride and die together ... That was my confession. Please don't burn me down on the show. Cheers.
So, I've known Ashley for a while. She's a bright, smart, amazing young woman, and I think the best way to do it is deep fry her some burgers in Thousand Island sauce, and you won your way to her heart, my friend. You're welcome. Invite me to the wedding.
There you go.
Any advice you'd like to give Rob?
That's how you do it.
No?
You have anything?
Fried pizza.
No, that's how I get heartburn.
Burgers, fried pizza.
I would say like, I don't know, a Starbucks cup, the plastic ones that you get, that they sell at the line, and then you would like, I don't know, stick it full of like sour gummies or something.
There you go.
Gina, that would have been a great time. Why every person we have that runs that damn board is always on your side and never on my side? I always get the crickets and the boo-hoos. This guy over here, the worst joke I've heard in 10 years and nothing.
It's not even a joke.
Oh my God.
You're fired.
And if everybody gives you the crappy sound effects, it must be telling you something, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, people forget who pays the bills around here. Go ahead, Ash.
Oh no, I'm so scared. In November this year, I did a classic move where you snap seeing your bags and go down the tubes as coins pump around you. I don't know what that means.
Wait, what?
I don't know. You snap seeing your bags go down the tubes as coins
You
bump
get
around
mad,
you.
so you snap when your portfolio's
Okay. So I decided to jump on the pumps and it worked well at first. Then, where am I? Then I kept doing it and started holding coins over the hills, started flip-flopping on which coins to ride and lost track. Anyways, I would have only lost 50%, but now I'm down 66%. He's asking what to do.
Buy Cosmos.
There you go.
Don't buy Cosmos.
mad.
I kind of understood what he's saying. So
Basically,
mad.
basically, portfolio's down. He took a bunch of punches, and then he,
held on to stuff.
Oh,
yeah, he
hold on.
started making
I
money.
currently have it all on Teo, whatever. it's
Cow.
called.
Smart man.
No, honestly, what I think you should do at times, if you have taken a lot of L's on swing trades or some, the last couple projects that you've picked up, my recommendation to you is just take a little break, take a little breather, park it into something like Bitcoin or something that you believe in long term, like Cardano, Tau, whatever it is. Does that guarantee that you're going to make back some money or no, nothing's guaranteed. However, we understand that these certain projects are highly unlikely to fall off a cliff, right? So I might not be the biggest fan of Cardano, but I do know that it's not going to go down to 10 cents or 5 cents over the next 12 months. Maybe down the line, it's something that could happen. I don't really see that happening. So I would feel comfortable having my money parked in Cardano. If I'm going to take a breather, right? If I've taken some lumps, or for Tau, I think it makes sense. So it's on a one-to-one basis. I can't just say, hey, this is exactly what you should do. I don't know your portfolio. I don't know your investment strategy. I don't know your money situation. So that's my recommendation to you.
Okay. My confession is that I sold everything after holding for 8+ years. I did it very well, but I'm selling because I believe Muhammad over Big Rob. Muhammad said everything to zero, and Big Rob says the peak is in 2027. Calling you out again, Big Rob.
Well, I wonder who that is. Wow. You know what I want to, what I want our industry to stop doing is to stop giving people shit for taking profits or selling their bags. Bro, if you made money and you can put that money to use, or you made money on a trade, or you made money on holding something for 2 years and you want to sell it to buy a car or pay off your mortgage or take your family on vacation, fucking do it. Don't listen to these morons who say, diamond hands, you stole your paper hands. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah,
Make your money, take your profits.
that hodl bull crap. It's literally just hyped up to get the new person to
Buy and never sell. So
Yeah,
that
to
you
buy
can-
and never
they
sell.
can
So
be
that way,
extra
the
liquidity.
people that are out here preaching that crap are just dumping behind your back, bro. It's so
Yeah.
common.
Don't listen to that, man. Take your profits, have a strategy. If you believe in something for 10 years, like me, like Chainlink, I don't pay attention day-to-day Chainlink price action. That's right, guys. Never see me talk about it anymore. You never see me put it on Patreon. It's stuck in my Tangent wallet, and it's just sitting there. Every 3 to 6 months, I'll maybe review it and say, well, is it going in the right direction? Yeah, okay, boom. Forget about it again.
Also, always keep an eye on your entry position. So if I got in on something, I put 10 grand in it, and next thing you know, I'm at like 14,000, and I got some Christmas presents I need to buy.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll sell
There's nothing-
4,000.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Sell
with that.
4,000. I'm right back to my original position, and hey, there we go. I still got $10,000
Yeah.
position, just like I did.
Don't
Took
feel
4,000
bad.
And cool.
Don't feel bad for taking profit, man. That's all I'm saying. And I'll be honest with you, man. Up until about 2 years ago, that's how I was. I was like, "Oh, I can't sell it, man. I got to hodl." Fuck that. Make your money.
Ride that thing to zero. You gonna learn that hard lesson. And then the worst part is a lot of people just ride these things to zero because they refuse to sell it. And then next thing you know, they're just out of the game.
Yeah. They're
just
completely
like
out of the market.
Yeah. They're like, oh man, you know what? I bought SHIB, and you're just like,
Dang.
Holy shit.
oh, drop the nuke.
Drop the nuke, Gina.
We get a Christmas party.
My boy said, here's the Christmas party. Well,
We do get a Christmas party.
Yay!
yep, a $200 Christmas party. Ashley, there you go. There's your
Christmas
budget.
party.
Christmas party. We get one.
We're going to buy everyone one of those bracelets that you can eat, like the Smartie bracelets.
Oh, like
and
the candy
we'll
ones?
call it a
Those
party,
are
guys.
good.
CP, thank you very much.
Yay.
We appreciate you. I was actually going to read the super chat.
Thanks, man. Christmas is back. We're doing it.
You have announcement? So we have so CP, thank you very much. Said hola. Mohammed has probably given like another 50 bucks. One of them said in RWA, the R stands for Rob's wonderful ass. I can't speak on that. And he also said another 10 hours. If you go down Rob's rabbit hole, you will find more unstable Robs. In the pipe.
You leave my rabbit hole out of this.
Yeah. There's also rabbits in his hole. Okay. Have you ever seen a humanopus? Like a platypus, but a human? Take a look at this. I mean, this is
when you-
just...
Good God.
Look at that.
Look at those bratwursts.
This is, I mean, look, bro, she's an absolute catch, man. I mean, so that absolutely has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, or really, I don't even know why I showed that, but that's completely okay. I do want to talk about Solana. First, I'd like to share this website, chainspec.app. Someone from our community actually gave us this website, so big thank you. So this kind of shows the fastest blockchains by TPS, right? They got theoretical and they have actual, like, what kind of TPS is happening now. And Solana's number one at 1,000 TPS. Then you have ICP at 980. This is real time over the last 1 hour. And then it's a complete, like, falling off a cliff, bro. It went from 1,000, 980, and then the next one is base at 150. BNB, Tron, Stellar, Polygon. I was curious where Cardano was. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to throw shade. I was like, where is Cardano? It's not even on this list, bro. It's not even on this list, Rob. And to be on this list, all you have to do is get 4 transactions per second. No, I'm not.
That's just TVL or DeFi?
TPS, my friend. Transactions per second in real time. Like what?
Just how active is your blockchain?
Yeah. And so anyway, Solana's number one, okay? The fastest companies to 100 million in revenue are crypto companies, and they're all primarily built on Solana. Look at this, Rob. These are all companies, right? Crypto produced tech's fastest $100 million revenue companies, okay? OpenAI is number one, okay? Right? Took them 1,825 days to get to 100 million. Then you have Phantom, built on Solana. AAVE, integration with Solana. Radium, Solana. Backpack, Solana. Sky, not Solana. Jupiter, Solana. Bunkbot, Solana. Photon, Pump.fun, Solana. So, Solana, when I said Cosmos is a failure, sell it for Solana, I would sell a lot for Solana. Here is Jeremy Allaire, the CEO of Circle. Listen to what he had to say.
When you look at on-chain transaction volume of USDC, actually, the on-chain transaction volume on Solana dominates all other chains. And the maturation of the infrastructure is just making this more and more compelling. We're seeing more and more major consumer-facing and merchant-facing platforms adopting USDC on Solana as a primary infrastructure. So, I mean, we're thrilled with what's happened. I mean, look at this. Like, this is pretty awesome.
Pretty much saying Solana is USDC's number one player. And when you think about it, USDC, Coinbase, right? They're partners. I believe Coinbase invested in Circle, and they have Base, obviously Ethereum. And Solana is their number one, right? Is their knight in shining armor. You also have this, and then we're going to go to Brendan for, I think, a Solana chart. This is Coinbase. I forget who this gentleman is. Someone from Coinbase. I apologize, sir, for not learning your name before I share this video. Talking about how Coinbase is going to integrate with Solana. Take a listen to this.
Millions of assets are launching on-chain every day. And we think that these should be accessible to all of our users. To enable this, we rolled out DEX trading on Coinbase. The same easy-to-use interface and app you may already be familiar with now allows you to trade any token on Solana. For our users, this means they get early access to millions of tokens, and they can trade these assets the moment they become available on chain. For issuers and builders, if your token has sufficient liquidity, this means you can be accessible to the millions of users on Coinbase without getting listed. So we're really proud to bridge these worlds together for users and builders alike. Now, let's talk about why we're here. Coinbase is specifically expanding to Solana. Yes, this means very soon you'll be able to open up the Coinbase app and see native Solana assets on Coinbase, maybe even your own.
So, very interesting, yeah? Coinbase, obviously the largest consumer app in the US in terms of crypto. And then you have this as well. JP Morgan arranges landmark US commercial paper issuance on Solana for Galaxy Digital Holdings. The beauty of Solana is it gets it from all angles. It gets it from the retail angle, it gets it from the bank angle, from the institution angle, from the everything angle, right? It's like an octagon. It's got a lot of angles, right? Is there a shape that's got more angles than the octagon? The pentagon. No, that's a 5. What's a 10? The decagon, right? That's 10. Anyways, geometry aside, I want to go to Rob, and then we'll go to Brendan for, I think he's going to show us an XRP chart. But Rob, Solana, can we both agree Solana is the most undervalued crypto in the top 20? And
Top 20? I think.
Okay, let's do this.
I think it's my number one pick out of the top 10. I think if I had to hold 6 months, I have the most confidence in Solana over XRP, over ETH, over Bitcoin, over Doge, over Cardano.
Let me ask you this question then, okay? So number 11 through number 20, what is more undervalued than Solana? Chainlink? Is Chainlink more undervalued than Solana? 10 billion versus 73 billion.
I mean, potentially. I agree with you. I can't really.
Well, you said top 20, no top 10. So
I'm saying it's easy. It's an easy.
I could
top 10. It's easily going to be the biggest performer in my eyes over the next 6 months. I don't see any competition. Doge isn't gonna give Solana a run for its money. Neither is Tron, and neither is Cardano. BNB, unlikely. XRP, I don't think so. And so you got to go outside the, the top 10.
I'm willing to go out to number 50. I'm willing to go out to number 50. Okay.
Well, you got Hedera at 22.
Sure, a Chainlink, Hedera. Okay, fine.
Chronos
still might not outperform. I don't think Chronos is going to outperform Solana. BitTensor potentially could outperform Solana if AI continues to go up. AAVE potentially could outperform. You know, they got that really cool app, right? And outside of that, like, what else is there? ICP? Ondo?
And even ICP is kind of dragging its feet on market, on price action.
So then it's like, what, bro? Can we just go down to the top 100 and say what is undervalued?
And so what I've talked about before is that Solana will rally, but my big plays are Solana ecosystem, right? And I think once you see ETH and Solana run, and then Solana will outperform ETH, and then you're going to get a big, strong moves out of Solana, probably off the back of meme coins like it has historically in the past. And if you're in these early project meme coins, also DeFi projects particularly, because that's where you're buying your meme coins essentially, right? It's through the DEXs. So things like Jupiter and other DEX plays on Solana, I think are going to perform very well. I think Aerodrome might be something good, even if that's not Solana, but I'm just saying that I think that once Solana gets going, it's going to kick off meme coins, it's going to kick off DEXs, I think that's where the money's going to be made.
You know,
go down the ecosystem tree, right? Start with the main asset, and then we'll work your way down. And I think Solana at the top is a great pick, and then just be ready to pull some money, pull the trigger, have some money on the side, and just get in onto the hot trending Solana ecosystem plays.
I agree. I think if you want just if you want to put it on easy mode, just buy Solana. You'll do fine.
Yeah.
You know, Brendan, don't you love it when a trade setup just goes perfectly?
I do.
It does exactly what you want it to. Take a look at Farcoin, right? What did I say at the top of the show? I said, if you want the perfect entry, and of course, this could reverse, it can go down, sure, anything can happen. But right now, it looks like the perfect entry. Said buy the trend line, 35.22, and well, you'd be up 2% just in the show in the last 30 minutes. Multiply by your leverage, and well, there's a nice little payday for you, my friends. And so, yeah. Brennan, speaking of charts, what you got for us, my friend?
I got an XRP chart here.
Okay.
I've been in a trade for a little while now, probably about almost an hour, but it's a really good trade. It was an A+ setup. I got my change of character right here off of my breakthrough of the trend line, and then we got our fair. I waited for a while for our fair value gap, but we finally got it right here, and it was a great entry. We got pushed down into the entry and then pushed right back up out. Went a big move up, right? Got close to my TP, and then it made a big move down and actually got like 2 or 3 ticks off of my stop loss, which was okay. I mean, it's just price action, but now we're back in the green. We're moving up. I took half of my profit out up here. It actually was it was really fast. I almost missed taking out half of my profit. So right now I'm just letting the trade run. My trailing stop loss is about here right now at $2.86. And then once it continues to make, I'm sure this will be its consolidation zone. It might go a little lower, around $2.143. If it gets there, that's where I'll move, and then it pushes back out. I'll move my trailing stop loss here, and then it will just continue to move and move and move. If it gets taken out, I still made money. It is what it is. And if it doesn't, then I go hit full TP, and it's a great day.
Beautiful. Anything you're eyeing right now? Any trade setups you got your eye on? Are you waiting for confirmation?
Honestly, no. I've just been monitoring this, but Solana is in a big uptrend. It almost went down and hit its key resistance or support level down here yesterday. It got really close. This is the level down here, and then it's pushing back out. But it's actually starting to make a new one because there was another point where it got down there. So here's the point here, and then here's yesterday's point. So we're just continuing to make more and more lows or more and more highs out of that low. And so I think that if Bitcoin continues to run, Solana will continue to run. And so I'll be looking along some of this once I get my setup right here.
Beautiful. What are you, any trades you're in right now or any trades you're eyeing?
Not particularly. I have been keeping an eye, and I know we talked about this, I think 2 days ago. If you take a look, the build on is up another 10% on the 24 hours, something that we took a little bit of a closer look at. You can see here on the week, it did see a little pullback here recently down to 21 cents, but now up to 24. Take a look at the 1 month. You can see that the trend on this thing is steady growing. This is on BNB, and it started as a meme coin. It's supposed to be like the mascot of BNB. That's what people are touting it as. I don't really see it as that. I think it's a meme coin that got a lot of interest from perhaps the Binance community. I know that's something we don't hear very often. Which is good because not a lot of competition in that side. But we've seen a lot of Binance products rally recently.
Binance.
And so this, the leading meme coin, but it has an interesting side to it. It is it pays its fees and its devs and dApps or whatever it is, gas fees in the USD1 stable coin, which is the World Liberty Finance stable coin. It's a different model there than most other projects as far as how rewards and dApps are paid in fees, gas fees. Interesting business model. I think if you're interesting and you have something unique you're bringing, and you also have that meme coin kind of mentality, I would keep a close eye on this. Not much movement on the 1 week, right? We started a week ago at 23 cents, but we are seeing upward momentum over the last 24 hours, up from 21 cents down here to 24. Something to keep an eye out. I don't know, man. It's number 146 on the market cap list, $200 million market cap. I'm eyeballing my memes right now because I think the memes are going to be the ones that are going to run here shortly.
Meme balling?
Yeah, I think Build On's one. I've already kept a close eye on Fartcoin. Look at the top 200 right now on the 24 hours. You got Kite, Sun. There's lots of memes here, and so we're getting a little saturated on the memes. So there you go. Alex O Crypto. No, we drop a nuke for this one as well.
It's raining money today.
Wow.
Look at that. Bitcoin makes a 0.5% move, and what's the raining super chats? Alex, we love you, bro. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend.
Yeah, we were checking out Alex O's channel last night. Kind of sitting back, drinking hot cocoa, watching
We're not
Alex on
drinking
the
hot cocoa. We're getting ready for poker night.
Yeah, we were actually playing poker night. Who won poker night, by the way?
Yeah, it looks like you should take some of those winnings and buy a new fucking table.
Poker table in the back.
You know
if
what?
Want to go hang out over there?
We
No,
got
you don't
the,
want to do that. You lose your money.
We got the 100K plaque from YouTube, and I don't know why I was expecting it to be a little bigger, a little heavier. YouTube.
Are you complaining?
Where is the plaque?
What?
Yeah.
I took it home so my kids could see it. Why are you so cheap, YouTube?
Hello?
You're complaining about the plaque that you got.
Bro, it's tiny.
The free plaque that they sent us. You're upset?
I just said I expected it to be bigger. I'm sure you've heard that a lot, Rob, your whole life. Let's go ahead and roll the outro. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you very much. We love all of you. And we will see you tomorrow.
You were quite angry today.
Sin City Crypto.
I am perfectly happy. Great. My stomach's rumbling a little bit.
Bah humbug.
My stomach's rumbling a little bit. But,
Sin City Crypto. Everybody know we here for entertainment and info. Gonna show you how to get that big dough. So every day stay tapped in for big facts, no capping. With Bitcoin, if you're in, then you win. We divide the pie with no fraction. It's Big Rob, David. I spit the game, but they gave it. Named according to your favorite. I got dry powder, why save it? To the OGs, new beginners. Special shout out to the well members. Buy the dip, sell winners. Ain't really nothing you can tell sinners. Tune in for the latest new flavors. They gonna teach us mean coins. They polarizing like barbecue chicken pizzas. I laugh with a major grin. Laggers, we trade them in. Baddies, they came to sin. And sinners gon' play to win. Screaming, hola, till my bags are flowing over. Hold ya to the moon and to the solar. Won't don't be letting FOMO control ya. It's over when the finger tornado close ya.